that wind is going to really start building in as we head towards 8 o'clock tonight. Wind gusts of 45, close to 50 miles an hour out through the Berkshires, and very strong along the south coastal areas. Now, that strongest wind will then push its way into Worcester, I would say, before 10 o'clock, and into Boston between about 10 o'clock and midnight. Now, after midnight, the wind switches around behind this front. It goes to a westerly direction. It's still busy, but it settles down. It won't be nearly as strong and as powerful as it is in that southerly wind as that initial front works its way through. All right, as tomorrow's concerned, we're still going to have the wind out there. It will be down, but it's still going to be kind of a breezy day. So the wind advisory goes from now until 1 o'clock in the morning, and it really is focused on the eastern part of the state. We'll see the southerly winds at 20 to 30 and perhaps some gusts up around 50 miles an hour as well. The rain just starting to work its way towards Worcester. This is very light stuff all the way through the Berkshires. But if you travel a little farther to the west, you start to see some downpours, which are just about ready to start moving their way in. That's the line that's really going to produce the strongest winds right out ahead of it. And as it comes through, and then behind it, the winds will settle down. So there you see the thunderstorms that are out here to the west. And that's the one I'm really watching. We're seeing a little bit of activity out ahead of it, but that main focus is out there. And it's strong enough that we actually have severe thunderstorm watches from New York down to Washington, D.C., another little area out into the western parts of New York. So it just gives you an idea how unstable this whole big mass is that's moving its way in. It's not going to be here very long, but it has the wind with it, and it has some torrential rains as well. 8 o'clock, it's in the Berkshires. 10 o'clock, it's in Worcester. And I would say by 11 o'clock, it's into Boston. And look what happens after midnight. It's gone. This is going to be one of these really fast-moving ones. We had one earlier this year. They come through with a lot of wind and a lot of rain, but they're very short-lived as they work their way through. Temperatures will actually bump up a little bit before that front gets here and then drop after midnight tonight. In terms of rainfall, I would say generally about a ½ inch of rain in a very short period of time. Some places may get just a little bit more than that. Now, tomorrow, we start with chilly temperatures, and as we head through the day tomorrow, the temperatures are not bad, but that wind is going to have a bite to it, so it'll be feeling a little bit cooler out there. So that system goes by, windy and colder weather settles in, and then a new cold front comes through on Tuesday. And with it, there could actually be a few snow flurries or sprinkles as it works its way through, and then very cold temperatures through the middle part of the week. Here's the rain tonight, goes through. Tomorrow's nice and quiet. We head for Tuesday, a few clouds in the morning, but during the afternoon, look at this. Maybe a few sprinkles or perhaps a few wet snowflakes mixing in with it as well. It's short-lived. I'm not looking for any accumulation at all, but just to give you a heads up that that is out there on Tuesday. Speaking of, as we look at post-tropical theta, it is falling apart. No big issue there. But this is the one to watch. Hurricane Iota, it is already a Category 1 storm. It looks like it's not only going to become a 2 or 3, it may actually become a Category 4 storm before it hits the coast of Nicaragua and Honduras. That would happen sometime on Monday. It is going to be devastating down there in terms of how much rain and wind they're going to be getting that direction. Around here, we're looking at the chill coming in. After a few sprinkles or flurries on Tuesday, the floodgates are open for the cold air. High temperature on Wednesday, just 36 degrees. And look at the low temperature on Thursday morning. Many places will drop into the teens. Even Boston will be into the 20s. And then we head towards the end of the week. Look what happens. We warm back up. We're heading back with temperatures near where they're supposed to be this time of year, which is back into the 50s. But keep an eye out there for tonight. We've got a lot of wind-driven rain between now and midnight working its way through. That's my latest forecast for right now. I'm meteorologist Mike Wacom.